Hey everyone, hope you're all doing good today. Back with some more Minecraft or Jurassicraft, if you will. Alright, let me just get it queued up there. There we go. Everything's looking okay so far. There's Santa crashing just yet. Alright. But yeah, we're just gonna keep continuing our work on Defender Center today. Which means I could get up all this over here. And probably a bit more, just so that there's enough room and it doesn't look too cramped in here. So yeah, that's gonna be fun to do. Plus I also need to get quite a bit of nether quartz to build everything. But yeah, first we need to do a bit more landscaping. But yeah, I hope you're all having a good day so far. This has been the Friday. I've just kind of been relaxing. I'm still working on this sketch. I too, but I don't know if that's something I really want to show later. Now it's not looking too good so far. Well, I mean, progress in art is progress, no matter what. Though. I don't know. It's just something I don't feel like I want to post on anyone just yet. Really, a lot I need to fix on that. But the T-Rex drawing I've been working on the screen just looking good so far. Never done too much since the last art stream. But I think it's looking alright. So. Also recently, today I heard news that indie dinosaur game that hasn't really been getting much updates lately, Soaring, and it's getting probably his first big update in a while. Changing up the layout of like the loading screen, stuff like that. They have a new teenage T-Rex model. Amazing stuff. I'm not going to be able to get game. Well, it's still in development, but like maybe I could get access to like the beta alpha, whatever we're on right now. I haven't been keeping up too much with it. But I know that the final version isn't going to come out in a while, so... But I hope in the meantime they're going to make lots of great progress. What the heck? Yep. Get some more playable dinosaurs. far as I know, the list for playable dinosaurs they have planned isn't exactly too big. Like, I know there's the Raptor, Triceratops, Tyrannosaurus, but I'm pretty sure that's really it. Maybe Pachycephalosaurus. Well, I feel like there's plenty more room for dinosaurs there. I think, yeah, definitely. There's a different dromaeosaurus, the Raptor, a Raptor, that basically just, like, there's an AI of it in the game. I mean, there's no reason it couldn't be. Well, it shouldn't be a playable dinosaur, too. No, based on the specific area, the Hell Creek Formation, but like, there were plenty of dinosaurs from there they can also use. And also they have a couple crocodilians in the game. I don't remember their names exactly, but I think having and maybe other crocodilians like Sucus could be fun to play later. Maybe other non-dinosaurs like Pteranodon and such. Speaking of Pteranodon, I know that the Isle had recently added in Pteranodons. Specifically, a version called like Enerva, I think it is. I wish I could play it. I can't really afford it, or even the old version of Isle just yet. Well, I gotta save up money for college and everything. There aren't part-time jobs available at my college campus, so when I go there, then maybe I'll get the money I need to get the game in. Hopefully, also boost up my streaming setup. Make myself a new computer, mic, all that kind of stuff. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Alright. Let's take all of this up. Also, I still haven't been keeping up much with the cave and ravines update for Minecraft. Well, several different updates they're gonna give to it. I've only really seen the first one so far with axolotls and everything, but I am still looking forward to what they have in store for the next one. Like, axolotls are adorable, definitely. The glow squid things, they're interesting new mobs. I wonder what other ideas they've had they're going to add in for the next updates and such. Yeah, I said this before, but like, pretty sure there's gonna be like a new boss or something that can react to sounds you make. Stuff like that. That's gonna be interesting to see. But yeah, hopefully I probably will play the update when it comes out. Maybe we should just have like vanilla Minecraft series. Maybe I'll enjoy it then. Hopefully I'll enjoy it. I think everyone who was there when I was testing out the new update, I think everyone enjoyed it. Hopefully it did. Maybe I'll give it a shot. Who knows? Alright. Up there. That's my last shovel. This way, but this way, but this way. Alright. Now, head on over to the blacksmith. You know, you out. And so you out, because I don't use you much for building. Right. You go into my sort of cobblestone box. And you guys can go in here. And that should be good. Now for some more shovels. There we go. That's gonna move on. Also, like I've fully caught up with My Hero Academia, the version at least. So far. The latest episode where Deku gets that new Orc Black Whip, I think it's called. Really excited to see where that goes. Nearly to get like 6 more quirks from the previous one for all corner. What do you think like those are? also like how he was going all out of control during the training match. That was exciting. And I like how Shinzo was able to help him out. Like using his brainwashing. Yeah, as per usual, that blonde guy from class 8, not particularly fond of him at all. Say it was kind of funny. They're like, well, yeah. Oh yeah, it was. What he tried to use the one for all, but didn't work at all. For a rock up and down. I was just questioning, like, what happened if it actually did work, and then, like you did during the first couple episodes, one for all just body blow up. Like, what would everyone's reaction be to that? Man, personally, I wouldn't mind. Lots of people say that he's funny, but no, I personally don't like him all that much. Yeah. Maybe if that was his whole character to begin with, like just being psychotic against 1A, maybe, but like he wasn't like that during the sports festival though. Like he was definitely still smug constantly, but he was at least somewhat serious of a character. But with later seasons, it's kind of played for laughs. But yeah, since the arc is over now, probably say my favorite match was with Tetsu, Todoroki, and everyone else. I think that was probably my favorite. I don't know. Match with Bakugo and the others, like Hero, Sugar Man guy, the Lizard Lady from one. I think it's also a really good one. Honestly, the whole arc as a whole was pretty darn solid. For me, at least. I wonder what they're gonna have for next time. The next arc. Like, according to the episode preview, like, I think they're gonna have Monoma like copy Aries' quirks. And I wonder how that's gonna go. Okay, pretty sure her quirk was like the ability to like turn things back in time, I believe. Or like reset them or something among those lines. I want it. Oh, that's good. Also, I've heard, well, not really heard, but I've seen some videos that say that title's like, I think like internship endeavors or something like that. So that might be what's next. But that'll be interesting too, definitely. Definitely sounds like a good opportunity to endeavor more screen time for his redemption arc that he's going through. I think he Alright. Trying to think. I can't think of anything right now. So what else? Oh, okay, I have something. Watching Godzilla's singular point, I got it a little bit further, but the last time I spoke about it, but not gonna lie, I am kind of starting to lose interest in it. Like, the monster designs that I've seen so far look amazing. I do want to see more of what to come, but the characters do a lot of exposition and babble throughout the episodes. what's kind of turning me off this show. Hopefully, the later episodes, action will actually start picking up a bit. I mean, there has been some action so far, like first solo form attacking one of the Mandas. Also a short fight with Jaguar and Anguirus. That was pretty fun to see. I mean, I wouldn't say it's exactly anything groundbreaking so far in terms of kaiju battles. Sorry how small Anguirus and Jaguar were, but apparently Anguirus that did fight the Jaguar, it grew in size compared to when it got shot by some humans a few episodes prior. That is apparently it's helped it know the future, and I don't really get it. But it's an interesting ability. It really makes it stick out from other Anguiruses that have ever existed. But then I'm pretty sure it ends up getting killed. I don't remember his name, but some white-haired guy with like a harpoon from explosive harpoon from a Jaguar. So I'm really gonna see more of Anguirus, I'm guessing. And that's kind of a shame. Well, hopefully Godzilla will make up for it. Even though he doesn't really show up all that much so far. And they're kind of, since the last episode I've seen, kind of been keeping his, just his first form behind the big red cloud. So hopefully that's been up to for something big down. But I know we haven't been seeing too much monster action lately. The human characters aren't too bad. I mean, I can't remember any of their names. But I wouldn't say they're bad at all. Like, I like the purple-haired girl and the little cat robot she has on her computer. The little dynamic they've always got going. I wish we got to learn more about like her and not the stuff that she knows. Because for the most part, she kind of just feels like an exposition machine. I think that's the white-haired guy I mentioned earlier. He's also pretty darn interesting. Definitely computer whiz. also, kind of like the girl I mentioned before, we still know next to nothing about him. A lot more about stuff that he knows. Or at least Joe tries to make us know more of the stuff that he knows. Kind of just, at least for me, it just kind of goes one year and out the next. Second the chapter. And I don't want to give up this series just yet until I see the transformation into Godzilla Ultima, like the big bad final form that this version of Godzilla is gonna take. Because you know that scene probably redeemed the whole show for me, depending on how awesome it is. But it's gonna need a lot to make up for at least like 10 episodes worth of mostly filler. But I have my hopes up. I'll definitely say that the Rodans are interesting. The first couple of episodes, they were quite the threat, but now it kind of starts feeling like they're overused. They appear in just about every single episode now. It's mostly just as like background creatures. Like either someone's talking about the corpses or more Rodan flying in. It's not really the main focus usually anymore. It's just kind of more of like a minor inconvenience now. That's kind of what it feels like. I don't know. But that, back to the human characters. There's this blonde reporter guy who was with white-haired kid during a big hunt against Anguirus, and also he was there when Anguirus somehow got damaged by human bullets. More about that. He seems to be a pretty interesting character. I definitely want to see more of him in the future. Hopefully he doesn't end up getting sidelined. Same thing for the guy the white-haired boy is always with, who also helps out the old man in the warehouse. Seems like a nice guy. I hope we get to see more of him. I mean, we probably will at least. He's been one of the main characters so far throughout this. And also, speaking of the old guy, he's eccentric, but I think he's growing on me. Before, his character design kind of turned me off. And not the most visually appealing to look at, but obviously. I think the scenes where he's been piloting Jaguar's been cool. Now, if only he would just not look like. I don't know. It's something about like his eyes. Kind of freaky. I don't know. No, it just look really off-putting. Something about his demeanor. I can't really describe it. But yeah. Also, speaking of Pet Jaguar, so far the characters have been using it looks like a prototype to Jet Jaguar. Because I'm hoping it is. Because it's so far it's just kind of been like small, fairly wimpy looking robots. And I'm guessing later down the line they're gonna create one that actually looks like a mecha, like the Jaguar we're used to in the show and series schedule. I think that's what I'm hoping for. I wonder if they're going to bring in monsters like Ghidorah and Mothra in here. Because it might not. It might be a bit difficult to actually. Actually, not real. All the monsters so far, they've kind of been connected to some red stuff that were first found in like the Rodan. And maybe could just add it to the door by saying like a cloud of red dust was found in space, and then boom, you got King Ghidorah. But yeah, I don't know if that will work well for most of the other monsters out there. I wonder if we can get like Destroya maybe later down the line. Like, you could say like maybe some crayfish or something got like it absorbed the red dust somehow, then it becomes a destroyer. That could be interesting. And again, I thought the series is going so far. Like, everything is just about going up Shin Godzilla round, so we might not get Destroyer or anything, or like King Ghidorah, because Godzilla's gonna be kind of the main threat. By the looks of things. Maybe they could do that thing from Godzilla, Mothra, King Ghidorah, a monster, so I'll attack. Make King Ghidorah like one of the Guardian monsters or something that will stop Godzilla. So I make with how the show's been targeted towards science as opposed to fantasy. It's gonna be odd to explain how this three-headed heroic dragon is gonna come out of nowhere. So that's probably not gonna be it. I wonder what abilities this version of Godzilla will have. In the trailer so far, it has a pretty unique atomic breath with it has blue rings go around it. I wonder what else it might have. Like Shin Godzilla also had a pretty interesting atomic breath that's more like a laser. Well, they're all lasers, but like shit. Shin Godzilla's atomic breath was like a laser cutter. Like it went straight through buildings and stuff. Well, most other atomic breaths, they don't really cut things. More like big energy waves. Like, they're kind of like radioactive flamethrowers. And I wonder what kind of abilities Godzilla ultimately might have. Like, I noticed that it had pretty, like, it has tusks, which you don't really see in any other Godzilla form. Like, I don't know, maybe those kind of like spitballing here, like maybe laser swords could come out of them or something. Which kind of like Goku Black from Dragon Ball Super, like the little keyblade he has with his hand. Maybe like his tusks can create large blades of like radiation. Then again, like he just needs to swing his head around to cut things up. Or he could have something a bit more mundane but still cool, like Godzilla Earth. Like the way he was able to swing his tail around and cause a big shockwave. Or also, like Godzilla Earth, he just has a roar that's incredibly powerful and blows things away. So according to, I recently just learned about this from a comic made by a guy named Root, I think. Apparently, Zilla Ultima is a lot smaller than I thought he was. I think he's only like 45 meters tall, which is, I think he actually changed a bit recently, but in the latest comic, but before he was like only 45 meters tall, which even the original Godzilla from the original movies was like 50. Same thing for Zilla from 1998, Showa Godzillas. And what if the Millennium one was probably, I think he might have actually been one of the shortest Godzillas out there, besides like his other forms and Kamata-kun from Shin Godzilla. But I think he's gotten a bit bigger, like, I don't know exactly, but I'm guessing it's like around 100 meters or so, because he was still shorter than Shin Godzilla and Legendary Godzilla in the comic that Root made. Well, in the second comic that Root made of him. First one, they had the 45-foot height, well, 45-meter height. And then he got bigger, but still shorter than the other two Godzillas I mentioned. And they're all like ants compared to Godzilla Earth, of course. But the way, like, the trailers and everything showed, I expected Ultima to be a whole lot bigger than this. Kind of odd. That's right. But yeah. Overall, it has a bit of a rocky start, but I think Godzilla's Singular Points definitely got potential. You just gotta go through quite a bit of techno babble before you get to real good stuff. Well, some really good stuff. There's definitely some really awesome stuff I haven't seen yet. Hopefully. I have too much dirt. Way too much dirt. And also, speaking of Godzilla anime and Godzilla Earth, like the Godzilla Earth movies, I think, probably some of the most underwhelming Godzilla media I've seen. Like, I think his name was like main character, like Harua. is not really a good character. I don't feel. Like him hating Godzilla and wanting to kill him is kind of the only character trait he's not. He doesn't develop all that much else besides that. I wouldn't say he's the exact same by the end of this series, but it doesn't feel too substantial of a change. He's still always kind of grouchy, shouting at everyone and everything around him. He's kind of like Eren from what I've seen so far of Attack on Titan. He just kind of yells a lot. He's in a way he's also kind of like Bakio. I guess his friendship with that one alien that wanted to resurrect the door, though. I guess that one wasn't too bad. Probably should have given that alien guy more screen time though, so we could feel a bit more bad for him. But when he brings back King Ghidorah, pretty much betrays everyone. I get killed. I don't need to worry about spoilers. The movies they're at least like 3 years old by now. I think. But yeah. And it's me, but personally I don't like the fact that has a lot of Earth is based off like a tree. Like obviously you probably get like, what kind of I have already, but I just say that I prefer like Godzilla being dinosaur like creatures. Just Godzilla Earth basically be, I think in one's own words, like super evolved plant. I don't know. I'm a big fan of the content. I will say though that from what I've heard, the prequel novels for those movies are amazing. Like, Charlie Gigan becomes a savior pretty much a savior for humanity and one of the biggest allies to humanity against Godzilla. And when Godzilla eventually takes again out of it, pretty sure they hold like a memorial for him. I think that's sweet. Such an underappreciated kaiju. it's a moment to shine, even if it's not in a big movie or anything like that. It's a novel. I still like it. That's a moment to shine at least. And also the novel, Zilla has a chance to shine too. It's one of, instead of being helpful to humans, because it's what Zillas are one of the most difficult threats to deal with. Mostly just because they're particularly strong though, but like, because of the amount of numbers they have. I think one guy said something like, a character said like, if you leave just one egg behind, they'll hatch, reproduce, and then the whole thing starts all over again. Even though they're still about as weak as the 1998 movie Zilla, and not like Zilla Jr. from Zilla the Animated Series. I feel like they're at least being considered as a threat. So I will say, I would like to see some representation of Zilla with the abilities that Zilla Jr. had. Zilla Jr. is one of my favorite kaijus of all time. With his uniquely green atomic breath. The amount of intelligence he showed throughout the series. The sheer amount of power he had compared to his dad. I want to see Zilla Jr. again, or some representation in a canon. Well, in a big movie or something that at least resembles him. Like, when I think Godzilla comics, I don't remember the series name, but Zilla is pretty darn close to Zilla Jr., except for the fact that they don't have the right to give it atomic breath, apparently. I hope that one day or someone else can get the right to make a Zilla with atomic breath. So we can either get Zilla Jr. or a spiritual successor to him on the big screen. Or a little screen. I mean, doesn't have to be a big movie. Maybe we could have Zilla for singular points. I'll take anything. I just want to see my boy Zilla Jr. get some representation here. Or like any version of Zilla to be cool looking. Not just kind of treated like a joke. I get that it's not the best Godzilla out there, but it's definitely a cool monster in its own right. Like, I mean, say what you will about his design compared to Godzilla, but on its own, it's really awesome. And anyone who's seen Godzilla animated series, from 1998 to the early 2000s, I can agree with that. Except for that couple annoying times, like he in one episode with Kamada Thrax, the big turtle that everyone who's seen this series absolutely hates. Buddy, anyways. In that episode, I feel like he got beaten up way too badly by that turtle. Like when it stole Kamada Thrax's egg, it kind of just swung his tail at him once, and then he was pretty much down. It's near the end of this series. Junior should have been way stronger than that. Like I'm pretty sure this episode took place after the time Zilla was forced into a big battle royale against another monster, I think like Rhinosaurus, and it was called in that episode. He was being weakened at the time, so he got beaten around by Rhinosaurus, understandably, but he could stand back up, and then as soon as he wasn't weakened, one headbutt was enough to take out Rhinosaurus. And I think after that, a giant turtle should probably not be any problem. Especially since Kamada Thrax likely beats the turtle up on a regular basis. I think Zillow, who definitely has more experience fighting monsters, but would have been able to handle them. I mean, sure, Monothrax is a Komodo dragon, and Zilla Jr. being a marine iguana, he probably isn't as strong as she is. I mean, still, he has similar abilities to her. He's fought monsters from all over the world. I think a giant turtle is below his pay grade. I don't know, maybe we just really don't like that turtle because of what it did. Maybe does we just want to see Zilla take out that turtle and then see Kamada Thrax's egg hatch, and we can all be watching this happy family, but it didn't really turn out that well. We'll say at least Kamada Thrax went out with a bang. Like she made the turtle fall down a ravine. Only issue was that she stood too close to the edge, so the turtle bit her leg, dragged her down with him. Both fell to their death, and the egg also, for some reason, was Kamada Thrax didn't think of moving the egg away from there, and it just fell too. Well, there's our first crash of the day. let's bring it back. At least according to Streamlabs, there hasn't been any lag so far. I mean, I probably dropped a couple frames, but at least not enough for Streamlabs to detect. So that's good at least. But yeah. Just wait for it to load. Almost done. Alright, there we go. Alright. I haven't missed too much. Okay, well, as far as I know, the stream isn't dropping frames, but the game itself just did. But done. Okay. Okay, let's see. Well, that's all those chests filled up. Alright. Just go here. There we go. Second crash already. It hasn't even been like 5 minutes. Oh. Alright, hold on. The amount of crashes I need to go like every Minecraft stream. Today I do stream Ark Survival Evolved. I don't know what my laptop's gonna do. It might just blow up on the spot, honestly. Maybe the fact that I'm trying to run all these games on like a fairly old laptop is part of the problem. No. Never mind, let's go again. Okay. I'm expecting quite a few extra technical difficulties than usual, but we can work through it. I'm hoping. Please work through a game. halfway through. Okay. Should be back. Yes, let's go. Try loading worlds. And there we go. Okay. I don't think I missed anything. There we go. Okay. Anyway. Maybe we should I keep talking about kaiju stuff, or maybe I should move on to something else? Alright, let's this new update for Saurian. Pretty sure, like, indie dinosaur games in general. Your Academia, Godzilla. I think I can't talk a bit more about Godzilla. There's a story I want to tell. I don't remember exactly how long it was ago, probably a few months, but I convinced my friend to watch a Godzilla movie with me. It was Godzilla King of the Monsters that probably wasn't the best choice for her first Godzilla movie ever, so yeah. But I think she enjoyed it. Well, not too much, but she didn't hate it completely. Like, I think she enjoyed it like Evan, like the left head of King Ghidorah. I did show her a bunch of comic of Kevin, like, done by Cougar T. McDonough, I think his name, on YouTube, and she really enjoyed those. But the actual movie, she could, besides Kevin, not the biggest fan of everything. But actually, no, she liked Mothra a lot. She was the queen of the kaiju. Besides that, she was not super, and she especially hated Madison's mom. I don't remember her names. Something Russell, but yeah, the lady who made Orca, released Ghidorah, and Rodan. She was really not fond of her at all. I don't blame her. But we're definitely Godzilla movies definitely aren't supposed to have like the most interesting human characters, but we're really all here for the monster action. But that woman, she's really not a well-written character at all. And like all the scenes with destruction, friend wasn't too fun. Really didn't like. Yeah, I like seeing all the kaiju destroy everything. To be honest, because it's exciting, of course. It's cool, usually. But she wasn't as big a fan of it. Monster movies probably aren't really for her, honestly. Unless it's probably just like a movie all about Mothra. And I guess she'd probably be okay with it. Yeah. In terms of I don't think she minded Godzilla at all. The scenes he was in, she thought they were cool. I'm pretty sure she was definitely sad during the opening scene where like Godzilla steps on Madison's brother, and like the whole family is crying out for him. He really feels for the characters in every scene. Overall, I think it was fun, but yeah, she probably doesn't want to see any other Godzilla movies after this. She wasn't too fond of the story at all. I understand. I know a lot of people kind of have problems with that. But me being a more veteran Godzilla fan, I don't really mind at all. It's kind of like on for the course. Like, no Godzilla movie really has good human characters at all. Like, even in the original Godzilla movie, the only guy anyone really remembers is Dr. Sarazawa, and more people just remember him for the fact that he put the oxygen destroyer rather than anything else, like his personality or anything like that. And I don't remember anyone from the Heisei series or Millennium or the Shin Godzilla movies. no Godzilla. Really, no Godzilla movie has two memorable of human characters. Actually, no, now that I think about it, that one psychic lady from Heisei series who was always there for Godzilla Jr. I think. I don't remember her name though. But yeah, like besides her and like Dr. Sarazawa, I don't think anyone from any Godzilla movie is all too memorable. Except ironically, the Godzilla 1998 movie, like, well, I guess not really because of the movie too much, but because of the show, I remember Nyctopolis very well. And I remember Craven, Elsie. I say the same about Randy or Monique though, because I think they're original characters for the show that weren't in the original movie. Yeah, the first three, they're pretty sure they were in the movie. They were actually somewhat memorable to me. Actually, ironically, I think the fact that seems like a lot of fish, I think that's what actually helped make Nyctopolis more of a memorable character than just about anyone else in a Godzilla movie, besides Sarazawa, of course. Because like everyone remembers that line, even the people who don't like 1998 movie. But yeah, definitely should have started somewhere else for the first Godzilla movie she ever watched. Probably like I mean, in actuality, like the MonsterVerse movies don't really have any problems that the previous Godzilla movies didn't have. But, I mean, I guess if she were to see that older movies were pretty much the same as the new ones, she wouldn't have too many complaints, like many critics were thinking of the monsters do. Not King of the Monsters. Oh yeah, that's King of the Monsters and lots of the other MonsterVerse movies too. Like, not enough kaiju action and such. Like, that's also something lots of other Godzilla media have. But I will say though, since she likes Kevin, I think maybe seeing like the Dorats from Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, that I think she would have liked to see those. And I wouldn't blame her. Like, I'll say it in the manliest way possible. The Dorats are absolutely adorable, and you can't convince me otherwise. You can't. I guess the whole time travel plot of like Godzilla versus King Ghidorah that probably lose her and me. Honestly, I'm pretty sure only the people behind Godzilla completely understand what's going on with the time travel plot. I sure as heck. I watched that movie a whole bunch when I was a kid. So, I mean, what? I could have watched the original Godzilla movie with her, but I think the kind of scenes from the first movie, like someone getting cancer and such from Godzilla's radiation, that I think those would have made her uncomfortable. She's kind of faint of heart. I'll just say that. He's definitely easily scared by stuff. And well, let's see, that's crash number 3 or 4. I lost count. Because of that one time the game crashed like immediately after I had it loaded up again. I think this is like the 4th. Wait, that's one. No, I think this one's 3 actually. Yeah, let's get back in. Also not too long ago we saw what's it called, Treasure Planet. That old Disney movie that apparently lost Disney a whole bunch of money. Like one of their biggest box office failures apparently. You know what? Despite all of that, I think it was actually pretty darn good. Like the main character had a bit of an attitude problem early on in the movie, but at least to me he does genuinely change to become more of a responsible person by the end of the movie. I think the relationship, like the bond he had with this pirate guy, who was sort of the main antagonist, I think that was nice. Like it was working for some was working for this like this captain cat lady thing. I don't remember her name. I think it was like a mechanic or chef or something. But it turns out he was a pirate. He betrayed the crew, and yes, it's not pretty, but I mean, he did bond a bit with the main character, and he did feel bad about him at least when he decided to like the betrayal was about to start with the whole crew, like the captain and the main character, and the old guy that the main character brought with him, whose name I also remember. He was like a scientist. And also the little slime thingy that Pirate had as a little companion that could transform into stuff. I like them. Very simplistic, very lovable design. It has going for that little guy. And I do like how at the end, after being redeemed and such, the pirate guy does end up running away again. Before he leaves, he lets the main character keep his little slime buddy. I think that's sweet. Like he's giving the main character something to remember him by, and he's making sure his little slime friend doesn't get in harm's way while he's doing pirate stuff. I mean, the CGI they had in that movie, like for all the ships and stuff, incredible for like early 2000s-ish, I think it was. Like it blended in with the 2D animation pretty darn well, all things considered. Better than most anime that try to do it nowadays. Like, I mean, I think they tried that in like one of Funimation's original animes. It turned out horrible, I think. And I know it's Funimation, but I think it was something along those lines. It was some corporation that was making their own original anime. They had experience with anime before, really, but so for some reason their original anime was a flop. Because I guess they couldn't just look at the stuff they were distributing to see how to make a good show. Yeah, that's... Yeah, Treasure Planet was a lot more fun than I had originally anticipated. Now, what are the movies that I watch with my phone? I can't think of... You know know we watched a ton. It's on a Discord at least. We can go to anyone's houses, of course. Like during this time. We're both vaccinated anyways. Now at least. That's crash number 4. Yeah. What else? I know I definitely watched some Star Wars movies over quarantine, but I don't know if I watched any of them with her or it was just by myself. I think. Don't know. Oh, yeah, that's something I talk about Star Wars. Well, I get not too much, I guess, because I've only seen the original trilogy so far. My friend got me a bunch of DVDs for like the prequels and such, so I can watch them. Crash number 5 now. But I don't know if those work with my laptop, and even if they did it. I mean, with college and everything, well, I have plenty of time to stream it and stuff, but I don't know. Probably could make some time to watch them. Maybe I should. But yeah. Original trilogy is not bad at all. I enjoyed it a lot more than I had expected it. Like it's a lot more to just kind of pew laser stuff, you know. Like it was a few years ago. I will say that the scene where Darth Vader reveals that he was Luke's dad the whole time. It's surprisingly a lot more underwhelming than I expected. Might have just been because I knew the lines and everything, because they're iconic at this point, but I just didn't really feel anything for that scene. Also, Luke's delivery for that line where he was like, no. It kind of sounded like his actor phoned that one in. Not gonna lie. didn't feel dramatic at all. It sounded more like a kid learning that like their Fortnite account got banned or something. Something mundane. It doesn't match the kind of revelation he had just had. I mean, Darth Vader himself, he had the whole trilogy. He had an intimidating presence, and I definitely understand why he's as iconic of a villain as he is. Okay, crash number 3, why not? That's like 6 actually. But yeah, I think the fact that he sacrificed himself, like throwing down the Emperor, save his son at the end. That was sweet. Probably doesn't make up for the guys he killed on that one ship, trying to get the plans to the Death Star back, and all the people on Tatooine, I think. Was the planet Tatooine that got blown up, or was that the planet that Luke came from? I don't know. I think the planet that got blown up by the Death Star was Tatooine, but I don't know. I'm probably triggering any Star Wars fan that sees this, but yeah. I don't think I watched like the original version of Star Wars. There were scenes like where the CGI doesn't look the same as like the rest of the movie did. Like there was some kind of dinosaur-like creatures, and one scene like while Luke and Kenobi they were on their way to meet up with how do I forget his I can't. Han Solo. Yeah, I think it was also funny how like at the pub, really no one really cared about violence at all. Like when Han shot that one guy, no one really cared. I think like Kenobi cut someone's arm off with a lightsaber or something like that. I can't misremember it, but like the funny how violence was just such a casual thing at this bar, like in the movies. I think I remember the name at least, like a location for this location for some reason. It's like the Cantina Bar. I think C-3PO was one of my favorite characters, and also R2-D2. The dynamic those two particularly share. I think with that, one scene in the first movie, like there were little, I don't know what they were called, but like, I think they stole R2-D2 and C-3PO, and they were selling them and a bunch of other robots to Luke and his uncle, I think. Yeah, it was his uncle, I think. And I'm pretty sure C-3PO had to convince to get R2-D2 because they were about to get a different R2 unit. It was nice that he did that. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, like R2-D2 annoy C-3PO quite a bit. He could have just chosen to leave him behind and just hang out with the new R2 unit. But he stayed with his old buddy, and I like that. I will say though, it's something I found odd was like the fact that Han Solo didn't believe in the Force. I know from the memes and such that it was like some sort of council that the Jedi's had. Assuming they're like part of a government or something like that. I mean, Darth Vader exists, and he has the power to force choke tons of people. The people who can use the Force are, for the most part, it doesn't seem like we're trying to keep it all a secret. Kinda weird. of it. I think the big battle against Darth Vader on I think like on the second Death Star with Palpatine watching, I think that's overall one of my favorites. I don't really do too much about it. I don't remember exactly what happened. Like, I know at the end, like, I'm pretty sure he cut off Vader's arm. That was awesome. Then he chose to spare his life. Then Palpatine tried to attack him, and came that scene where Vader saves his son, throws Chancellor Palpatine, throws Palpatine down to well, over to the side. And that was awesome. Wait, is it Chancellor Palpatine or Emperor? I remember him being referred to as like Chancellor Palpatine from somewhere. Is that what they called him, or was it Emperor? No, Emperor sounds more right to me, but like, I feel like I've heard someone call him like Chancellor Palpatine or somewhere. It might have been in like a how it should have ended video. Palpatine does show up a lot in like the Villain Hub videos they like to do. Wait, not Villain Hub, Villain Pub. Wait, hold on. Oh. I forgot about this from the end of the last stream. Alright, let's bring up Maps. Hello. There you go. I need to give y'all names. Alright. New name tags. they're all girls, right? So. What Patty? Oh. Okay, that shocked me. Alright. We need another anvil. Wish it didn't cost me so much iron, though. Alright, so Patty and my name starts with a P. Pira. Alright. There you two are. Usually Patty and usually Pyra. You guys have fun with everyone else here? So, oh, hold on. You guys feel good. I did check up on the others just to make sure they're all right. So, well, I can't check on the mine Jurassic shadows. I don't think they really have any needs. They're just kind of like other kind of like other mobs in Minecraft where if you leave them alone forever, they're still kind of just fine. No, I had another Jurassicraft. Back to the Montesaurus. I gave them a name. I gave them all names. I'm pretty sure. So couldn't I have despawned? I don't think. I mean, they might have died of old age. Maybe. Or maybe like hunger, starvation, like they were too far away from the feeders. I mean, I tamed them. I would have gotten like. I probably would have gotten a notification if they died, like other pets do. Doesn't look like anyone broke down either. I mean, after I reinforced fences, they can't go through the doors. No one can accept me because I replaced them with iron doors. And I shortened the hill over here, so if that was the way out, that definitely isn't it now. Yeah, I was thinking go through walls somehow. He must have just like right off screen or something. Or maybe they spawn somehow, even though I have name tag. Or maybe it's just a glitch that happens when the game crashed so much. Don't know. Yeah, back to back to Star Wars. I'm considering watching like sequels. Ones with like her name's Rey or something. And I think my friend said his name was like Kylo Ren. He's a big Star Wars fan. I'm considering seeing those. But I mean, I heard like Rise of Skywalker and stuff. No. Like, just like Rise of the Jedi. I think that was it, but apparently there are a few people that didn't like it all that much. But I mean, also, not a lot of people liked Treasure Planet, but I still enjoyed it quite a lot, so who knows. What other series was my friend in? I think he's into Promised Neverland. I've heard of that anime before. I haven't gotten around to watching it though. It's on my to-do list, but I mean, My Hero Academia was on my to-do list for years before I decided to start watching it. About a few months, not a few months, like a month or maybe a few weeks ago. So who knows how long it's gonna take for me to. Speaking of that, I also promised someone I watched Lord of the Rings a while back. Still haven't gotten around to seeing that one either. There's a lot of stuff that I want to watch or I promised people I'd watch that I haven't gotten. I feel bad about it. Waste of time I spent. So maybe I could turn those into streams. Lord of the Rings watch along. I need. If I am gonna do that, so I need to learn how to implement like countdown timers, like actual countdown timers into Streamlabs, because when I did it for the My Hero Academia, US Rising watch along, I didn't know how to do it, so instead I did like I think like Windows Capture for another browser that had a countdown timer, a count up timer going on it. And I think that's what caused frames to drop so much in that stream. Like I rewatched this a while not so long ago. You couldn't even really call it a slideshow. It's like those old videos, those old music videos that would have like one image and then after like a minute or two transition to a different one. Instead of old music tributes, it was me talking over a movie. But wasn't even that, because I had to mute it so I wouldn't get copyright struck, so it was just me talking. But yeah, I need to work to get a better setup or path if I do another watch along. Alright. Definitely made some good progress so far. I mean, we still got quite a few more layers to go, but it's not gonna be too long until all of this is eventually dug up, and then we can well, might need to move all that back a bit. Like, I'm still worried if we'll even have enough space, and if we do, does their center look too cramped? Like, I want to make like everything, like including the kitchen and everything, as big as it was in the original Jurassic Park movie. I don't know the exact dimensions of everything, so it's probably not going to be to scale, unfortunately. Try my best, though. But in case, I probably shouldn't be focusing on this area particularly. I could be building it over there, but like, I want to get rid of. That's why I want to use that space over there for it. I want to use rid of everything over here too, just so that it doesn't look cramped. But then there's the other issue that, like, everything just went straight cliff down. Try and smoothen it out into a hill again, probably. But that still nullify lots of the work I did. Unless I just keep getting rid of more ground until it's shaped more like a hill again. And in that case, I'll have plenty of stone to use for like stone slabs. I think this could work for the floor probably. Or at least like find stairs. I think this is gonna be a long time until I get enough other cord. Like I could use dirt, all the dirt I've gotten to build a general base. And after that, all I need to do is just replace all the dirt with quartz blocks. But yeah. Good. I need another talking subject. I don't want it. Oh, Liza? I don't know what else to talk about, like, in terms of what I'm a fan of. Still think about, like, what I think about friend, story-wise, maybe. I know a lot. Telling stories is apparently a really popular way that streamers can interact more with their audience. Okay, people want to talk more with you guys. Look, I mean that's why I became a streamer in the first place. Get out of my shell, make some friends, have some fun. I really want to work on that. I don't know. The lightweight life is really had any stories that would be interesting, like really out of there, like what Amelia Watson had. I mean, now they can really compare to Amelia. Yeah, I guess in the meantime, I would just go with like what projects I'm planning. So for like, I'm thinking about like once I'm done with Vin Diesel Nublar, like for Jurassic World Evolution, the Diesel Nublar being like the sandbox mode for. After that, like I get 5 stars for all the islands. it's a big secret plan, but also after that I plan on maybe doing like a something like I mean Gabriel does it like have a dinosaur battle royale. But, well, I do think it would be cool to have all the dinosaurs fight each other. I'd probably do that sometime. I think what I want to do is have a battle royale that's kind of VTuber themed. Like I go like dinosaurs that represent like myself and all other dinosaur themed VTubers out there that I know of, and which one of us is the strongest. Like me, Tiny, Tara, we're all gonna be T-Rexes, of course. Sora, Stegosaurus, obviously. Like, it isn't her name. Spine and Mars, obviously, Spinosaurus is. Kibble, because he's not a dinosaur VTuber anymore, but he was one. So, he deserves a chance. There's no Diabloceratops. The second form, like, which was a Baryonyx, I think that'll do. There's also another Baryonyx VTuber named Barry. So we also add him. Marcus. Oshinari, Jura, Orver Odds. Crocodilians aren't in Jurassic World Evolution. Pardon also technically can't really be in it, since Mosasaurus isn't only gonna be in Evolution 2, so I guess I'd have to give them some maybe like Suchomimus, since they're like the next best thing to crocodilians and like Mosasaurus and semi-aquatic reptiles, but also like they like I know they have a sail, so Suchomimus is close overall like appearance wise. I know it's definitely the strongest of all the Spinosaurus in the game. So in evolution, should give them Spinos, just give them a fairer shot at winning. But at the same time, maybe Suchomimus is a lot stronger than I think it is. But also I need. Actually, I don't know if Suchomimus is in the base game, because I don't remember getting it, and I have pretty much all the dinosaurs now, thanks to the campaign. It might be part of DLC or something like that. Also, speaking of DLC, I know Acrocanthosaurus is part of DLC too, so dinosaur YouTuber Anna, I can't really use her exact. I'd have to give her a different Carcharodontosaurus, like Carcharodontosaurus is not in this game either. So her probably pretty good. So yeah, I guess I do that. Oh, whoops. I have no idea where I just clicked. But yeah, that's... Jeez, I don't know what to do with all this. Alright, I guess this can go in here. Okay. But yeah. Dino's definitely he's a pachyes. And doesn't care, he's a Pistachosaurus, but I mean they aren't in Jurassic World Evolution at all, so they're Ceratops, early Ceratopsians, so there's a whole bunch of Ceratopsians I could. I know how Sarah definitely those two are Triceratops. Hard smash with Ganthosaurus, I can do. Now I can do him. And that all the rapid VTubers like Hero and Lumpy, okay, all Velociraptors, I'm pretty sure. And there's also that one guy who's like the Utah Raptors. So I guess I have to get like Inonicus instead, since it's in real life. It would be the largest Dromaeosaur available in Jurassic World Evolution. There's also I don't know how to pronounce his name exactly, but there's a Carnotaurus VTuber. I can do him. And it's also Donnie. Pretty sure he's a concept Nathan. So. I think Copy is in the game, but he's DLC, so I can't. Maybe I have to give them something like Dilophosaurus. Yeah, probably. So this is gonna be kind of like my drunk, not my junk chest. I cannot talk at all. I've been talking the most I ever have been, probably, but like I suck with words. Okay. Alright, there we go. And what else do I need? There's a lot more kind of tubers nowadays. I'm really struggling to remember them all. I will say that that's not gonna lie. I might be a bit biased here, but I say that the really high odds are that T-Rex VTuber is going to win, because I mean they are. I mean, not gonna lie, we're pretty strong. But anyway, Rex is one of the strongest dinosaurs in the game, and also there were a whole bunch of us. Like, there's me, Tiny, Sal, Tara, Rice, for a reason. Yeah, that's her name. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but Tara Raisin. There's Red Claw. Here, Ticket Tick, I think. Amoy. I haven't talked to her in a while. I hope she's doing alright. And Rachan is. He's like a T-Rex frog. He'd actually be like perfect for a Jurassic Park T-Rex. Yeah, there are a ton of them. I mean, I guess if we have only each other, which is happening in like battle royales and such in Jurassic World Evolution, then everyone else will probably have a chance to win. Too bad there's no sauropod VTubers out there, because I'm pretty sure in Jurassic World Evolution they're immune to all other dinosaurs, attacks from all other dinosaurs except for Indominus. I know there's no, as far as I know, there's no Indominus Rex VTubers, so it would technically be like an automatic win, just by default. Yeah. Yes. That crash number 7. Okay. trying to think. There's probably more dino tubers than that. It's all the ones at the top of my head, though. Okay. But yeah, that's a project I think would be interesting. Like Dino Tuber themed battle royale in Jurassic World Evolution. I mean, I don't really have a prize for anyone, so I mean, I guess I can just go on clout for winning. I don't know. But I guess I wouldn't make it fair for everyone. Maybe I would have to ask everyone ahead of time, like, what kind of like modifications would like for their dino. Yes, would probably be the best way to go about it. But like everyone has the best chance they can with the dinosaur they have. Oh, also there's also PK, Vortex, or Archaeopteryx. So definitely no Archaeopteryx in Jurassic World Evolution, but I guess I could give a raptor too. And also, Nessie Lockhart's. He was a plesiosaurus VTuber, but I also haven't heard from her in a while. Crash number 8. Yeah. I hope Nessie's doing alright. But if she does decide to come, then I mean, I guess plesiosaurs are. They're like sauropods, except underwater. So maybe I could just let her get an automatic win by being a sauropod. But then again, they're also really not. They only because they're predators, and so not. I guess she'd probably go under the same boat as Akira, Orver, and Cardin, and they probably be a Spinosaurus like them. Or maybe they should all be Baryonyxes too. I don't know, they need some sort of aquatic, well, probably some sort of Spinosaur to make up for the lack of aquatic reptiles in Jurassic World Evolution. Or you know what, I know the Deinosuchus mod out there for Jurassic World Evolution, so maybe if I learn how to mod it. How to mod Jurassic World Evolution, I get and I can everyone's dinosaurs that they want. Maybe I can even make some custom skins for everybody. Like Chinese T-Rex can actually have like little human horns and such. All red. Like cars could have orange spikes, mostly green. It'd be awesome, actually. I think that might be a bit too ambitious. I have no idea how to make custom skins. I know it is possible. Might just have. What if I learned? And well, like, I probably couldn't do it for like Orber or Kira because I don't think they could really make custom skin for the kind of suits because that would be already a mod. I probably should, if I do that, I should have to contact to make the mod first and ask them if that's okay. That is their work. But ooh, kind of like nah, actually. It's like if maybe if I were to make my own Dinosuchus, probably like I have no idea how to make models of any sort or animate them at all. So that would be a business. Another thing. He's an Ankylosaurus VTuber. I think he might have rebranded and then branded his old account. So I guess. But I may also letting Big Devil a shot. So, even though he's kind of he's rebranded into a snake VTuber, so you know what, I could bring him in. So definitely being kind of obviously, but who else am I? Anyone else I miss besides them? I know Mars made a list. Okay, well actually, there's this guy, Taco Chris, I think his name. I know his name is like Chris, but he does hang around YouTubers a lot, but I'm pretty sure he himself is not an actual dinosaur. He's just kind of like a side. I'm pretty sure he's like a cyclone. But I know he has like a Triceratops skull on like his shoulder for his design. It can become a Triceratops. Maybe. What else? I'm trying to think. Yeah, again, that's everyone I can think of so far. So that's what kind of the Super Battle Royale would be. Probably just a whole bunch of T-Rexes and also a whole bunch of spiders going at it. Plus a couple others. I mean, I guess I'm also considering having Anna be represented by a Giga, so she probably has a good shot at winning too. There a mod that just lets me have like all the DLC dinosaurs like Albertosaurus, Necro, Zuko for free? Would that be legal? Like, since they're supposed to be bought? I don't know. I mean, I did pay for the original game at least, so it wouldn't be too bad. Well, not really. I mean, I got it well, it was free on. I forgot what it's called, but it's something. It's a game launcher that is in a game store that is in Steam. I can see right. Epic Games launcher. Yeah, no. So I mean, yeah, I mean, we'll see, I guess. besides cinema, I'm also thinking of updating the loading animation I have for my streams, but because my art style has grown quite a bit since then, but that is a lot of work, and I spent months just working on the first version. Somehow, even though it doesn't last even like 10 seconds, because I don't know how pro animators work, so instead of doing things like keyframes and such, I just draw frames, period. I draw basically everything. It's probably why it took so long, combined with high schools. I mean, I don't have that problem to worry about anymore, at least since I graduated. I do need time for college, and also I don't want to take too much time off streaming. I mean, I guess I could make it part of my streaming, like doing animating streams. Like, I mean, but anyone would watch me make like half decent animation. Or like it's not. As maybe. What else do I want to do? I said it before, I think, but like, I do plan on streaming Ark Survival Evolved at some point, because I've had it for so long, but I haven't touched it because I wanted to wait until I debuted it as a VTuber many months ago. Not many months. Oh, quite a while ago. I got it back in December, and I told myself after I debuted it, this would be one of the games I stream, but with how my computer can't even handle modded Minecraft that well, and also mention this. It doesn't crash usually, but like frame wise, it drops quite a few frames. So Ark Survival Evolved it would eviscerate my computer probably. Anyway, because my Jurassic World Evolution streams also look really scuffed as heck. Usually the problem's fixed with PNG, by just using PNGs like what I do now, Minecraft, but I still try to use my a Vroid model when I do Jurassic World Evolution, because even though it's really not anything spectacular, I did spend quite a bit of time working on my Vroid model, especially on like all the retexturizing I did a few months back, like a month or two back. I don't want to just throw it. I want to just throw it out for PNGs. You know, I know there's nothing wrong with PNG, being a PNG tuber, but like, I do have a model and I want to make some use of it, at least. Like, I don't mind using my PNG right now, but like, I wanted to just completely discard my Vroid model. And in the case of Ark Survival Evolved, I don't know if the PNG streaming is going to help, because I mean, even though it takes the frame, it limits the amount of frames being dropped in the streams for tension. Frames still drop a bit. Of how much space ARP is going to take in my computer. I'm going to expect a lot of crashes and a lot of frames dropped if I try to stream ARC right now, probably. So what would probably just be a good strategy would be like save space by uninstalling other games I play and then reinstall them for when I need to stream them. Problem with that though is that I am paranoid and I'm scared that if I uninstall like say Jurassic World Evolution and then reinstall it for a Jurassic World Evolution stream, I'm gonna somehow find that even though I saved a bunch, somehow the cloud messed up and all my progress will be gone. I have to keep it on my computer at all times and uninstall it at all. What other projects? Oh, I think something I would like to do is maybe one day make a good portrait of all the T-Rex VTubers I know. Like, maybe have us all roaring or something. That would be cool. Maybe like as humans, or like, I could draw everyone as a T-Rex. That could be fun. Definitely love to do that someday. Well, I mean, as I think about it, since Breath of the World Evolution is, at least the campaign is done, still gonna be playing it, but on the side of other games I've been playing, Dinosaur King might be coming to an end, and same thing for Fossil Fighters, I believe. That game I'm also pretty sure I'm reaching the end. And so I think whoops. So I wonder what other games I should. I think I want to branch out more like what I've been doing with Genshin and the art streams, and the My Hero Academia watch along. Like I want to move on a bit past just dinosaur stuff. So like I'm not gonna leave. I don't want to leave anyone who isn't too big a fan on the dinosaurs to get left behind. I want to have fun with everybody. So I want to try broadening my horizons a bit. See what else I can do. So maybe. Well, with the emulator games I've been playing, maybe I could do a Pokemon walkthrough. Maybe a Nuzlocke. So I haven't ever done a serious Nuzlocke before. I'm not really good at Pokemon either, so it would probably be embarrassing for most people to watch, to say the least. But I mean, people might laugh, and if everyone's having fun, that's okay. So I guess speaking of Pokemon, what Pokemon games has everyone played? I think the very first one was actually Alpha Sapphire from Gen 6. Yeah, that's not a generation most people typically start with. Like, most people probably play Gen 2 or like Gen 4 with like Diamond and Pearl, or Black and White from Gen 5. But I think I have 2 Gen 6 games. Like, yeah, like Let's Go Eevee. I think it's Gen 6 because that's Mega Evolution. And yeah, that's. I have those 2. But I don't have any capture cards for my 3DS or my Nintendo Switch yet, so I don't know if I can stream those just yet. Well, I'll eat the other one just so I can heal up fully. Anyway, I think that idea I had earlier about making a replica for the visitor center out of dirt first. I definitely going to have enough for the job. I have about like 5 chests full of it, so that is not going to be a problem in the slightest. That's both my cobblestone double chests filled up. My dog just walked into my room. There we go. I just might as well, because I know I'm gonna need it. There we go. I also haven't done any collabs since I debuted. Yep. I could do some. Too nervous to ask anyone about it, so. Plus, I mean, my stream setup isn't exactly the most professional stuff, so I don't know if anyone would want to be with me as I am now. I probably have to wait a bit. Definitely need to get a good mic first, and maybe then I'll probably be confident enough to ask someone for collabs. Maybe. But when I listen to it, I can hear how my audio is right now. I couldn't imagine staying on a stream with me for too long. See that? Really need to work on that. And also, I should work on getting better at talking. It doesn't matter how the quality of my audio, but if I'm not fun, there's no point in me having a collab with anyone if we can't all have a good time. So I definitely gotta work on how to hold a conversation. I am doing a lot better with talking. I mean, I've pretty much been talking to myself, like, all the time now because of streaming. I mean, I don't know if I'm really that good at it or just good at making sure nothing is completely silent, and that's it. Like, I don't know if my commentary is really helping at all, or if it's entertaining anyone, or if it's just making sure there's no dead air. I think I brought in my talking topic. I worded that terribly, but like, I didn't learn how to be able to talk to anyone about like anything they decide to talk to me about. Because if they aren't a dinosaur nerd, I'm probably good. I could have pretty much nothing. I mean, I guess maybe hanging out with a dinosaur lover would be probably the best way to go. Like, for if I ever do decide to go out with someone. I mean, I know at least 3 other VTubers who also play Jurassic World Evolution, so we have that in common we could talk about. Yeah, actually, I was also thinking, one of the things a project I think could be cool would be like all of us doing a race 5 stars in Jurassic World Evolution, like what Gaming Beaver and Best in Slot used to do in Jurassic Park Operation Genesis back in the old days. I don't think they've really interacted much since then. As far as I've seen. Which is kind of saddening because they're both my favorite dinosaur YouTubers out there. The videos where both of them were together, I really enjoyed them. They're obviously both amazing content creators on their own, but it's been missing seeing them work together. Like, they bring joy to everyone, having fun together. I hope I get to experience something like that. Really have a good time with everyone. introvert, but like having someone to really talk to and jokes with would be nice. I mean, I'm not the best at it, but like I try at least. Let's get rid of this andesite, diorite, granite, crickets don't need any yellow. Alright. Do this. I don't have anywhere to put my cobblestone, but I can put my dirt somewhere. Yeah, I'll go in here. I have at least 1,000 blocks of dirt at this point. Crazy think about how the sheer amount of other quartz I'm gonna need to make this recreation of Jurassic Park's visitor center a reality. Oh, that is not gonna be fun to do. But we can definitely do it. It'll take forever, we can do it. Alright, I think I gotta end the stream here. I'm kinda worn out now, but you know, I think this is not bad. I got a really good amount of time talking for this whole stream. Compared to what I normally do. I am pretty proud of myself for this one, you know? But yeah, hope you're all having you all had a fun time too. Hope to see you again for the next Jurassicraft stream. But until then, I'll see you all next time. And bye-bye. Hey. Now I need to awkwardly take a few seconds to get the loading screen in. There we go. Bye for real.